Good morning. My name is Tannen Herman. I'm the Executive Director of Wildheart, and I'd like to welcome everybody here to 333 South 13th Street, where we're going to be making a presentation, super exciting announcement about a partnership with DCED, and I have Rick Vilello here to take it away.
This is really exciting for me, being a former mayor, working closely with Wanda. This is the first opportunity to work with Wildheart and their first NAP award. So we're excited, and we get prepped and we go to different events all over the state, and this one's a mile from the Keystone Building, a mile and a half. So it was run out of the office and go do this. And I knew a small part of your mission, but didn't know all of the things that you're doing. And we did a quick tour of the mansion and saw the back building that's filled with Christmas presents, and knew that the piece that we're working on is about cleaning up neighborhoods, about working on front porches, and making an investment in families.
I'm just excited to be and delighted to be a part of their mission. One of the things that you mentioned is a neighborhood that's safe and clean. Makes it agreeable for those individuals who want to come into the city of Harrisburg. And we're encouraging individuals to come into Harrisburg. So we want to do one neighborhood at a time. So if we start here and everyone else can see in other areas of the city of Harrisburg how well you're doing, maybe they'll jump on the boat and do the same thing you're doing, which I hope that they do. We've taken a lot of tonnage of blight here.
Absolutely.
And so, we're happy to see now that it's clean and it's safe for your community here.
Yeah, and I just wanted to thank everybody for being here and thank DCED for the award, taking a risk on us. I mean, I was reflecting on our story, and when we first got started, I think the question that stuck with me is we would sit and have conversations with our neighbors, and the question would come, who cares and who's going to help? And that question has been inside the city for a long time for a lot of different issues, and in the Hills specifically on blight and illegal dumping. These are conversations that we've been having in the city for a long time. And so it's been fun to see now, after 11,000 something volunteers have come through our house to serve the community. It's like, well, we know that people care. And then we've had the support of the city of Harrisburg the entire time. Director Dave West has been a good friend of mine and has been championing this effort. And what's been neat too is it's actually helped serve the city's capacity to grow the Department of Public Works by this partnership that we have with the city. So now we can say the city cares. And then in this new partnership with DCED, now we can say the Commonwealth cares too. Everybody's jumping in to be a part of the solution, and I think it's an honor to really be able to do it. It's been amazing to see multiple levels of collaboration and partnership to be able to serve communities and be able to answer questions that people have been asking for a long time. This is our living room area. When you first walk into our home on South 13th Street, this is where base of operations, all things Wildheart that happen inside of the city happen on this first floor inside the house, and then in the other building that I'll show you here in a moment. But as you can tell, we're not only decorated for Christmas, but we're getting set up to actually do our Christmas program. So that's going to be happening this Saturday. 350 kids inside the community are going to be getting gifts, and we're going to go check out what that room looks like here in a moment. But it's kind of amazing to think that through a living room, I mean, it's a big living room, but when you put it in the context of 11,000 volunteers have come through this place in the last 7 years, it kind of helps speak to the scale of with a property of this size, we're able to do, mutually sized things as well. Big house, big things happening inside the community. So we're excited to have that. Ooh, the lighting in here is amazing. Okay. Dining room area. And, we're also kind of getting a kitchen in action shot. We are baking cookies for our Christmas program on Saturday. How many cookies are we making?
At least 2.
At least 2.
500.
We'll come back and grab a cookie on the way out. So down here in the basement is Colina, and Colina is a coffee company that we began in 2018 to help fund the work of our nonprofit efforts inside of Allison Hills. So Colina is actually Spanish for the hill, and that's where we're located. So it's kind of this neat thing where they tell each other's story. Oftentimes people find out about our coffee company and then they learn about what we're doing, or they learn about what we're doing and then they hear about our coffee company. So it's kind of neat to see how it all comes together. But we, anyways, coffee from all around the world, and it's been fun. You can actually find our coffee as being served in a few local coffee shops. Probably closest one here to Harrisburg is at Knorr in Camp Hill. They just opened up in March of 2023, so we're excited to be working with those guys. And then, yeah, shout out to Knorr. Go visit Knorr for sure. Then there's a lot of different things inside the basement. Most people avoid basements, but our basement has a lot of functionality. We have a big laundry room, and then there's also a wood shop area down here as well. All of those things kind of help facilitate when we have teams. We'll have about 50 to 60 people come stay here at the house to do projects inside of the community, to do what we call Love the Hill. The second floor is, for the most part, all just bedrooms, and in these bedrooms is where we'll have teams stay when they're coming to work with us. If anybody's interested in that, you can check that out, lovethehillpa.com, and we have a thing, our summer project, so you can sign up and have a team come and work and stay inside of the community. It's just an example of a bedroom. And then our offices. The yard is important to us because we host block parties here every few months for the community. We'll have about 300 to 400 of our neighbors show up to our yard. We'll celebrate. We do like free food, we do games, we do family photos, we do all sorts of fun stuff. And then now some of those parties as well are beginning to take place at the farm on South 18th Street. So we're excited to see just spaces like become more accessible to the community, so that people like have places to make memories at, and to like, I mean, imagine growing up as a kid inside this community and feeling like the only place you can go is your own home. So we're excited to be able to offer more spots for people to be able to make memories, have a better quality of life. And then we have our carriage house building, which has been really popular here lately because we have a lot more community groups utilizing this space for their meetings. More prominently, there's a group called NACA, which has been doing a first-time homebuyer workshop here. And it's like packed out every time that they're here. 50 to 60 neighbors learning about how they can buy a home, which is very exciting. So the carriage house today, and maybe today only, is like Christmas Wonderland. So you can see there's gifts everywhere. But yeah, the room that you're in right now, this is kind of an idea of when we have teams come and stay. They have a bedroom in the front, a bathroom in the middle, and a bedroom in the rear. And there are 3 more rooms just like that up on the second floor for people to stay while they're serving in the community. And then we have our classroom area here, just packed with gifts. So all these gifts, we're excited. Like I said earlier, there's about 350 children inside the community who were registered to receive gifts, and it's great. We pair them up with volunteers who come through our house. So it's oftentimes, you know, people, it's like a way to stay connected with the community if they're not living inside this area all the time. So we're excited to be able to give all those away on Saturday for our Christmas program. And then just like another little kitchen here. So we kind of prioritize this building. When we have teams come and stay, we stick them in here if we can fit them all over here, and then they overflow into the mansion. To anybody who's just learning about us for the first time, definitely make it a point to not just hear about it, but come and be a part of it as well. Our story only works if people show up and do the work that we're doing inside the community. So we'd love to have you jump in. Go to lovethehillpa.com and you can learn about how to do that. You can also follow us on social media at Wildheart Harrisburg. We'd love to have you with us.